Yo, what is up, YouTube? And I'm back with another video. Today we are going to be doing another tier list. I know where you been. I've been streaming on Twitch. Check out the Twitch in the description. Um, so yeah, let's just get into it. You know, tier lists be longer videos. I haven't edited these. This could be fun. You know, I don't like D tier. I don't really like C tier either, but we'll see how it goes. All right, so I yeah, they got them ranked in alphabetical order. I don't like this. I want to like mix them up a little bit. I don't know. It looks weird. Let's just start from somewhere. All right, let's go Thor. Where's Thor? Now this is a 1v1 tier list, okay? So where's Thor as a 1v1 character in my opinion? You gotta remember I am an NA player, so you know if you don't know my credentials, my 25 and whatever, you know it doesn't matter. But as far as Thor goes as a character, in ones and twos, I do think he is at least low S tier in ones. You know, S tier probably in twos. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about Thor sometimes. Sometimes he feels good, sometimes he doesn't. But it's okay. For now, we'll leave him S tier. Orb is a good damage building tool. A lot of people saying Orb is broken right now. A hammer is like the best weapon to kill with in the game. So yeah. Next, let's talk about Zol. All right, let's pick Zol out. I honestly think Zol's a S tier character. All right. Reason being, I think cannon is a really easy weapon to build damage on and to kill with Zol. I don't think some people think axe is a weapon you kill with. I've always said this: axe is not a killing weapon. Most of the time, it takes you a while to kill with axe. But because the hitboxes are so big, like you just keep hitting them, and then eventually a weak force move like an N light or a D light will kill them pretty late. But with Zol, because he has so much attack, it'll kill them earlier than if you were like on Azoth, for example. Plus, Cannon, D light, and Air is a true combo. So Cannon kills early. You could really only play Cannon with Zol and you'll be fine. I do think Zol is a higher echelon character. I think he's really good right now. Let's go with Tori. Tori is an interesting character. I think she's fine. Nothing really insane about Tori. She's a pretty standard character. Sword is a good weapon to kill with. Spear is a good weapon to build damage with. Sword you can also build damage with. She has a lot of speed. Speed is a great stat. Yeah, that's Satori. I really like Satori. I like her spear. I think she has the best spear feel in the game. Like, even with Sigs, I think I used to say Orion, but I really think she has like the best spear in the game with signatures and everything. It's just so fast. Next, let's talk about Koji. Koji, I think on my other tier list, I might have put him S tier. I might have put him A tier. Now he's moved up to S tier, sort of. Not many people really play Koji recently, I guess. That I've seen. They usually just switch off Koji because he doesn't work sometimes, but he does have a good matchup into Axe and Hammer, which is like Taros. And as you can see, there's already Axe and Hammer characters in S tier, so he has a good matchup into those characters. And Sword and Bow, really Sword has like no bad matchups in the game. Sword is a decent or very neutral weapon. It always is, it always will be. So yeah, I think Koji here is a good spot. Maybe you can go below Thor. I don't know. It's semantics. It doesn't really matter. But Barraza, the BCX World Champion, won with Barraza. So where should I put Barraza? I've always said Barraza was the best gun character because the down sig is so good. The side sig is actually underrated. Hitbox is broken. I don't really like the end sig, but people use it. So I would put Barraza S tier. I think, you know, axe, guns, it's a good character. Um Bolivar, Bodvar, very neutral character. I think this character was in the finals of EU. So where would I rank Bodvar? I would say Bodvar is he's good. I think Bodvar is really good. I put Bodvar S tier. Sword, hammer, solid weapons. Um, yeah. I mean, he's just such a neutral character like a Tori. He's always gonna be S tier. Tori's always gonna be good. You know, and they may not be the best, but they're always gonna be good. I think Zol is really good though, so I don't know. I'll keep him above Zol for now. Mordech, another S tier character. Mordech is just good. He's always been good. I personally don't like Mordech right now, but I have those phases in and out of Mordech, like when I want to play him and when I don't. But in general, he's a good character. This patch, he's a good character. Sight's a good weapon. Gauntlets are a good weapon. Every weapon's pretty good, so you can play Gauntlets there. I mean, not Gauntlets. You can play Mordech. He's a good character. Um, a lot of people, even me, I thought Fate was better, but nah, I really think Mordech is still the best Scythe legend in the game. Maybe. Well, we'll talk about the new character in a second. Speaking of Fate, another S tier character. Orb and Scythe, both really good weapons. Orb is broken, but I still think Mordech is better, so I'm gonna keep Mordech there. But yeah, she's a great Scythe character. Top 3 always in the game. A lot of people don't play Fate because they get bored of her, I guess. I don't know. She's always been a good character. She always will be. Great signatures, great weapons. Yeah. Ragnar. I think Ragnar is really good. I'm gonna put him A tier. All these characters are good. Everything's good right now. So if you don't know what to play, you are watching this video and you're like, oh, you get discouraged because your character's all the way down here. Trust me, it doesn't matter. Everything's pretty good. You can run everything right now. So yeah, Ragnar, he's good. I mean, his axe sigs are broken. A lot of his signatures, they don't get punished. Like you just throw them out and people can't punish them. So, you know, it's a very good tool to have on a character, but they're not that consistent. You sort of just spam them. Like down sig over the edge, you sort of just spam it. In sig on axe, you sort of just spam it, It doesn't always hit though. Still really, really good. Good character. I just don't like the weapon combination personally. Yeah. Diana, another really good character. I mean, Diana's good. I don't know why people don't play Diana anymore. She's a good character. Um, I don't know what Boomy played in BCX. I don't think he said anything. But I wonder if he played Diana. But if he didn't, I feel like he should have. He should have brought out the Diana. Diana's a good character. People think Bo is broken. Guns won BCX. So, I mean, Diana, definitely a valid character. Rayman is always a S tier character. Really good character. A lot of broken SIGs. His side SIG on Axe is ridiculous. Unpunishable. His side SIG on Gauntlets, unpunishable sometimes. I think everything in his kit is pretty unpunishable. Excuse me, I had to take a sip of water. But yeah. I think Rayman deserved this spot. Honestly, you're better than Bodvar now. Jala. A lot of people play Jala in BCX actually. I think Washi and Pugsy play Jala. A lot of people result into the Jala. She's good. Sword is a good weapon to kill with. Axe is good. A lot of people are scared of the low defense, but I mean, I think Zexis played her too. She's a good character. Jala's a solid character. I think she deserves to be S tier. Maybe I'm being too generous on this tier list. I don't know. There might be another half of this video, like at the 10-minute mark, that just changes. I just changed my whole mood. Scarlet is good. Scarlet, I don't think I usually put her S tier. I think I've been putting her A tier recently. Nothing's really changed for Scarlet. She has like broken sig, so even if you say Lance is terrible, she's still good because she has broken signatures. Hammer, good killing weapon. Yeah. And she has like tons of attacks, so she just kills in like orange all the time. Very solid character at the lower ranks for sure, but at higher ranks, she's still good. A lot of Lance players still play her. Queen Nai. I think Queen Nai is okay. But so I don't get people hating like, oh, Queen Eye is unplayable. I'll put her F tier for now. I think she's okay. I don't think we even need an F tier this video. But a C tier. A lot of people say she's the worst legend in the game. I mean, if she's the worst legend in the game, then no legend is really that bad, honestly. So I'm gonna keep her here, C tier. I think she's valid. You can do a lot of setups with her down sig on spear, conditioning people. Definitely an interesting character. I think more people should try out. Reno, really good character. Reno has everything that qualifies for S tier character, but for some reason I want to put him A tier, only because S tier is too stacked. I'm gonna make it an S tier. Actually, that's what I'm gonna do. Let's add a row above. Okay, let's make this SS plus or S plus or something. I don't know. SS plus. All right, this is where we're gonna put the really really good characters. I think you guys go up here. Yeah, and Fate can go up here too. And I think Bodvar is okay. Yeah. All right, so for 1v1 tier list, this is how I have it set up. Reno, he's a good character, definitely deserving of this S tier spot. Um, he has a sidelight insig on orb. He has that. If they have no dodge, you get that guaranteed. Any signature guaranteed combos are really good for a character. Kills earlier than sidelights there. And if I would have known Reno had that, I would have actually played more Reno. But now I've moved on from orb, so it's a little unfortunate. But Reno is a great character. Definitely one of the most popular orb characters I've seen. Maegor is good. I think on my other tier list, I said Maegor could be good if people played him, and I've played him. He's good. He's good. His signatures suck. All right, I'm gonna keep it a buck. His signatures suck. Um, they're only good for catching reads on get great swords sometimes, I guess. And D light insig on hammer is like a guaranteed dodge punish, maybe something like that, which is okay. It's hammer kills early anyway. If they have no dodge, you might as well just go for Russian Mafia. But his six suck, but his weapon combination is really good. He's hard to kill. And if you take away one defense, which I think you should, you get a little bit more dex, I think. And dex is an underrated stat now. I think dex is a really good stat, and dex with hammer is fun. So yeah, Maegor, good. Nash, another character I've been playing recently. Nash is good. I really like Nash now. I tried to play him a long time ago, or not a long time ago, like 3 months ago. He felt bad, but now he's good. His signatures are good. His spear signatures are really good. Um, he's really just a flowchart character. Like you sort of just build damage with spear slowly, and then you try to kill early with the sig. If that doesn't work, you switch to hammer. D-Lycer. Very simple character. Same thing with this character. You can be cheesy on Sidra sometimes, but you go for early kills with like insig spam or a down sig on a sword or something like that. But if that doesn't work, you just go for D-Light recovery on sword or D-Light into something on sword. Very consistent character. Builds damage well. Cannon's good weapon. Sword's a great weapon. So yeah, these are just solid characters. I mean, every character is good. I don't even know why you're watching this tier list. Honestly, I'll talk. I'll get more like I guess derogative in a second once I finish it. Val's not B tier. Val's okay. I don't think Val's that good anymore personally, but she's still better than a Tori, I guess. And I think a Tori's where like sword characters start to fall off, or where I think you probably shouldn't run a sword character. But Val, she's good. Gauntlets are still good in my opinion, and sword is good. Her signatures are great. Yeah, Val's solid. And she has a lot of crossovers, a lot of broken crossovers. The Ryu crossover is broken. I should make a video on that. I didn't react to the update yet. All right, Siri is gonna be below Hattori. I know. I just think Spear's better than Katara's right now, personally. Yeah, and she kills really late, just like Hattori. Except Hattori has D-Light Insig guarantee, which is gonna kill earlier than any D-Light combo Asuri can do, because Asuri doesn't get that. Another thing Asuri has trouble doing, like I said, besides killing, she actually has trouble building damage because Katars are a weapon that acts. Even guns now, there's some good matchups that guns or good setups you can do when you're running guns and the guitars where it's just really hard to get in sometimes with a Suri. I think she's still like one of the best guitar characters, but I'm just not. I'm not really a believer in her right now. I think Suri's where sword characters start to fall off. Any sword character below a Suri is where it starts to fall off a little bit. Mako, same boat. He's good. He's decent, but nothing's insane about Mako. I can put him B tier maybe, but I think he's fine. He's like in the same boat with Asuri. There's nothing insane about him. They nerfed his down sig. It's still good, but it's not broken like Jaeyoon Insig or something like that. So he really a lot of other great sword characters are way more appealing. No one wants to run guitars with great sword. Everyone would rather run a weapon that can kill, like hammer or sword, and those are the two best weapons for killing in the game. So of course people want to run Maegor or Jaeyoon. Speaking of Jaeyoon, Jaeyoon is actually a character that's really good. He may be no, this Bolvar. Okay, well he's a really good sword character, top 3 sword character for sure. Greatsword is, at least on him, is really good. Satellite Insig is like a free read. Greatsword or any character right now. I think Greatsword's a good weapon. You can play it. But for sure, his signatures are sort of insane. Jaeyoon's signatures are insane. You could really, really pop off with Jaeyoon. Like if you don't have a main right now, you want to try a Greatsword, Jaeyoon or Maegor are like the picks right now before they add more Greatsword characters, because they are really good. Taros, I think Taros is not an SS plus character. Now hear me out, right? Let me take a sip of water before I say this. Okay, so hear me out. Before everyone attacks me, I do play a decent amount of Taros, like a lot, at least a lot recently, and I honestly feel like Taros is not an SS plus character. When I compare Taros to other, like when I compare Taros to like Rayman, the comparison is really not even fair. Rayman is broken, right? I feel like Rayman is broken. He has really good setup tools. I feel like Mordech has really, really good setup tools. A very good character in general. Very flowcharty weapon. I mean, flowcharty character. Same thing with Fate. Same thing with Bodvar. I mean, Bodvar could move down, I guess, right? Bodvar could move down. They're about the same level, but I don't know. I mean, even if you say Axe, okay, Axe better than Sword, sure. He's here. I just can't see him at this SS plus. He has too many bad matchups. Taro sucks into Orb and Scythe, okay? And speaking of a character that Taro sucks into, Petra, which is another top tier character. This character, borderline the best character in the game, thanks to the Ryu crossover. I think I said Val had Ryu. No, Val has Akuma. But Petra has the Ryu crossover, and it is broken to an extent. The Gauntlet Sigs, you really like, it's hard to react because you know how she powers up before she does it. Ryu doesn't power up. He just rushes at you with like a kick combo. I don't know what that is. Why did they do that? Who knows? But yeah, Petra's insane. A really good character. It could be a phase right now that Petra's really good. Eventually people adapt back to Petra, but I've always said this. Petra is the best character on release, I think, ever. I like, and she's still good. They didn't really touch her at the release. She's such a good character. Same thing with Fate. Like they're so good. No one wants to play Orb, I guess. But yeah, they're very good, very oppressive characters. And Taros can't fight that, so I just can't put him SS plus. You know, at least Rayman could fight that because he has broken Sigs. In worst case scenario, you go to a platform map and you can beat any character in the game or Rayman, right? So yeah, that's my explanation why Taros is S tier and why these characters are up here, I guess. Munin. Let's talk about Munin. Since we're talking about really good characters, Munin is good too. Munin hasn't been balance changed yet, but I think I said this maybe if I did a tier list already on Munin. I don't think I have. If I haven't, Munin will go down. Like she'll be, or he. I don't know. Munin will be an average character, like how Jaeyoon was after nerf. It'll be right here. After they nerf some of the signatures, but right now, very good character, very solid, borderline broken. Some things about the character are broken, but yeah, it'll probably be like a Fate like character, Jaeyoon like character after nerf, where it's good. Some people play it, some people don't. But I really am a fan of Munin right now. The person that got replaced by Munin, Volkov. Volkov's still a valid character, but he has no speed, and no speed with Scythe is it's borderline. Well, I can't even say that. Well, I don't know if I can say it, but it's borderline like SDing the game, because Scythe with no speed is just almost useless. Like you need some sort of speed with Scythe. Axe maybe not, but you need at least 6 speed in my opinion with Scythe to be effective. That's why Munin's so good. Just perfect stats for Scythe. Volkov, if Volkov had Munin stats, I would run Volkov all day. But sadly he doesn't. And it's hard to kill with him sometimes without like spamming SIGs, and they all do the same thing. They all just hit horizontal, so it can become predictable. Aydah, since Aidah's just been sitting here, Aidah's a C tier character, like Nye. I think she's better than Nye. Actually, no, I take this back. Aidah's spear is broken. I like ran Aydah and only ran spear. Man, Aidah's spear is broken, and her gun in SIG is really cheesy. It's like a way better version than like Reno's down sig on Orb, and people be getting hit by that till this day. So yeah, Aidah's spear is so good that she's B tier. I think spear is a really good weapon too. I think more people should play it. So I'm an advocate for Aydah. Azoth, really good S tier character. Can't put him below S tier. Two really good weapons. I'm gonna do a weapon tier list after this. I might drop that first. I don't know, but I do think bow isn't that like super duper good. I think orb and axe and scythe, they're around all the same tier sort of, but because it, like again, he lacks speed just like Volkov. It's really hard to say he's broken when you don't have speed. So for now, he's in S tier. It can't be SS plus though. It can't be that broken tier. I think Onyx is a good character, similar to Maegor. I think Onyx fell off though after a lot of the nerfs to Onyx Sigs and the nerf to Cannon. The nerf to Cannon actually I feel like ruined Onyx to an extent because whatever they did the Cannon recovery happened. You can't really get Sarah recovery in Sig. It's like it's not gonna hit. No one's gonna get hit by that. Um and that I feel like that low key ruined the character. Then there's the Starlight Sarah side sig that used to be consistent. That doesn't work anymore. Side sig edgeguard is too predictable. Down sig edgeguard on gauntlets too predictable. It's yeah, but Onyx still good, just not broken or anything anymore. Sentinel, very solid character. This actually might be the best guitar character in the game. Sentinel's hammer signatures are insane. His side sig on hammer, I want you to try to spot dodge that sig, and you can't. It's really good. It's like a faster, better version of Taro's side sig, and it kills early. Not as early as Taro's, but really early. And by Taro's side sig, I mean his axe one, not his hammer one. The hammer one's good, like broken. But yeah, his guitars are really good too. Inlight Sig broken. Yeah, Sentinel S tier. Cassidy. I don't know. I think more people should play Cassidy, but for now I'm gonna leave her A tier. She does have things insane about her, but until someone really plays Cassidy, I gotta put you A tier. I can't put you S tier without any proof that you're good. Tons of pro players play Sentinel. Tons of pro players play Sidra, or people that play Cannon play Sidra, Jala, but like people play these characters up here. You've seen them in the tournaments recently. No one's really played Onyx and Volkov in tournaments or whatever, so I can't put him my S tier. Orion. Orion's a good character. I'll put him with Scarlet. Good character. Lance just isn't that good right now. I still think he has a top 3 spear in the game. I just feel like a Tori's is better now. So it sucks to be Orion. But yeah, Orion, you still have love in my heart because I really like his spear kit. Cross, underrated character, but you're gonna go bottom A tier. Um, I can't put Cross B tier and then put Diana A tier. It just doesn't make sense. They're very similar characters, and in my opinion, Cross is even better. I like his stats a little bit more for guns. And gauntlets are good weapons, so yeah, A tier. Bryn, another one of those characters that sort of just goes SS. Bottom of SS though, maybe even here, maybe. Yeah, let's put Bryn here. I don't know. Spear is good, but it's not broken. If this was Azov and Azov had these stats, maybe Azov would be SS plus. But for now, I'm gonna put Bryn top S tier. I think Bryn is better than Taros. Her signatures are just easier to use. Her kit is way more flowchart than Taros. When I play Taros, I find a lot of times that um, I'm questioning what to do when I'm behind because I have a lot of signatures that can kill early, but they're not optimal. If I miss, I'm gonna get punished. So instead, I have to just play neutral for a very long time, kill late, and hope that I get a lead from weapon starving. With Bryn, though, you have her axe neutral sig, which is like a guaranteed kill. Taros doesn't have one of those. The closest thing he has is like his side sig on hammer. That's the closest. Now Caspian has been proven by Sandstorm to be broken, but I always thought this character was good. I've said this before. He has two of the most broken signatures in the game, both of his side sigs on guitars and gauntlets. So yeah, great character, borderline broken in the game. Dusk is good, but not that good, so he'll be tied with Satori. There's nothing really special about Dusk. I think his signatures are really fast, and he has a lot of decks. He has no recovery frames on him. That's the thing. But the active frames are sort of long, so it's really easy to punish sometimes if you're in position to. But he might be one of the best edge guarding characters in the game with his orb. It's really hard to get past that. Ember, very broken character. A lot of pros pick Ember. I think if Ember had sword instead of guitar, she would be a better version of Koji, right? If you had Ember's bow and then whatever, just give it Koji sword, this character would be SS plus. But for now, because guitars aren't the best, you could really only play bow though. But that's sort of like what people used to say about Diana. But it didn't work for Diana, and a lot of people I've seen in the recent tournaments, it hasn't worked for them on Ember. It works for a little while, and people adjust. So for now, Ember is S tier. Definitely a broken character though because of her signatures. Yumiko, the character that gets hitboxes while moving, basically. Sidra can throw out a hitbox, two hitboxes at once, but this character can have two hitboxes at once and move with it. That's insane. Plus, bow is so good. Hammer is a great weapon at killing. I honestly feel Yumiko is an insane character, very underrated. Not really, but sort of. I think you don't actually have to be a Yumiko main to play Yumiko. This character is just such a flowcharty character. You throw out the down sig for free. There's nothing anyone can do. They just can't walk in that area. It's insane on both weapons really, but especially on Hammer. Um, I think this character is insane off stage. Probably the best character off stage in this whole S tier pot. Maybe besides like maybe Thor or Sidra actually with sword. Sidra with sword is probably the best off stage thing ever. But the Yumiko with hammer is close. Plus with the 7 decks, you get so many combos. It's crazy. Yumiko definitely S tier character. Just to make people not mad, I'll put Yumiko here. Definitely a great character though. I think Aydah is good, but underwhelming. I've been playing a lot of Aydah recently, or at least I did 2 weeks ago. I like the character. I like the cannon. I like the guns, but it's sort of underwhelming when I say like I like it personally, but it's nothing crazy. So I don't think you should run Aydah over any other cannon character though. Besides maybe Lin Fei. Lin Fei's still good though. You can spam with her. If guitars were good, I would say Lin Fei's S tier because of how much deck she has, but they're not. So she'll just be B tier for now. Jiro is good, about as good as Volkov in my opinion. You can run Jiro. Don't be afraid of the defense. It doesn't matter if you have low defense on characters. He has sword to kill, sight to build damage. Very solid character. Kaya is an S tier character that was proven in the LTC or LQC, whatever that tournament is called. LCQ actually, that's what it's called. Just like these 3 bow characters, really good. Bow is insane right now, and Spear, I think Spear is even better than Katara. So, well, no, Ember is broken because of her insig, but yeah, Kaya's broken too because her insig. So yeah, they're both really good characters. Core is good, but I'll put him on the same space as these 2 characters. He's actually a combination of these 2 characters. Now that I think about it, he has good signatures though. That's the only difference. He has broken signatures. But I don't know, something about Core just stops him from being a meta character. I don't know what it is, but something about it. Maybe it's his weapon combination. I don't know. Even though you can build damage, it just doesn't work. Vrax, I'll put Vrax V tier or B tier. I said B tier, yeah. Vrax though, he has his down sig on guns. I like that signature, but nothing's really insane about him. Lucian, nothing's really insane about Lucian. I just think Lucian has too low of attack, but excuse me. But I think his guitar down sig is crazy. Crazy, kills way too early. This character is broken. Don't try to argue with me. This character is actually broken. I can't believe this character still has the best signature in the game. That side sig on Lance is insane. And the side signatures are so crazy. This is a top tier character for sure. I want to do Yumiko the same way. Like, they just have signatures that don't make sense. Like, why are they in the game? You get all of this for free, plus having like 8 speed. Both of these characters can get 8 speed. It's like crazy. But I know I'm gonna do what I want to do, bro. I'm putting these 2 characters SS plus. They're fucking broken. They need to be nerfed. Mirage is another one of those characters. Both of her down sigs are guaranteed kill options. Okay, listen to me. If you play Mirage, if you need to get a kill, spam the down sig. Okay, obviously don't just spam it, but get your opponent to try to land on you and then just down sig. It's so easy to do. It's a better version of any down sig you've ever seen, besides maybe Aydah on spear. The spear side sig kills way too early. So does the scythe one. Well, maybe the scythe one's sort of punishable. So the scythe one kills on time, but the spear one kills way too early off stage, or if it's angled towards off stage. Um, I like the weapon combination because of spear downs. Like if this character didn't have it doesn't matter which down sig it is, but this character did not have down sigs, it would be a bad weapon combination. But because of how easy it is to just down sig someone and you kill them, it's like crazy. Easy to build damage for sure. Easy to kill. Really good character. I think it's a better spear character to Bren. I think Taros, they're about even, but I'll put Taros above to make people happy. Nyx is good, but not too good. Nyx, I think, is equivalent to these characters right here. It just has scythe. She just has scythe instead of gauntlets or a bow. Nothing's really crazy about him. Sir Roland, nothing's really crazy about Sir Roland, but he does have swords, so I'll put him above all these characters. Thatch, again, like these characters, but with sword. You know, they're just different variations. It's like I know they're individual characters here, like Diana, Cross, Nyx, but really they're all the same thing, really. Just different fonts. Orgrim's actually a really good character. A lot of other regions play a lot of Orgrim. He's like the counterintuitive version of Zol. He used to be the counterintuitive version of Taros, but like Taros is too good now, so he has to be like the opposite of Zol. His stats are so good that even though Lance isn't that good, he's still the best Lance character. Oh wait, besides Artemis, yeah. But Artemis isn't a Lance character. This is an abomination. This isn't. It doesn't matter what weapon you use. You just spam signatures, bro. It's crazy. Vector's decent. Vector is decent. I'll put Vector with these guys. I think Vector's off stage capabilities. Lance is broken off stage, by the way. If you don't believe me, ask any Lance character or a Lance player. Ask Stingray or like Coslix. They'll tell you all the cool stuff you can do with Lance off stage, and it's very optimal. Um, Plus, this character gets a signature that's better than these three characters off stage. Plus, Bo is good. So yeah, Wushang, S tier character. It doesn't really matter where I put him. He's good, about as good as Nash. The crossover for him is what is it? Shan Li, I think. I didn't play Street Fighter, but yeah, the crossover is good. Nothing's insane about Wushang though. Or not Wushang, the crossover. Nothing's broken about it like with the other two, but still really good character. Actually, no, the side sig on gauntlets, that doesn't look like a signature. I don't know what that is. That should be changed. And Zario's good, underrated. Has a 50-50 dodge read on bow. Good off stage signature and gauntlet insig. And yeah, it's tier list. Really no need for a F tier. We have Rayman at the top. Mirage at the top of S tier. Very, very true. Maegor A tier. King, he almost S tier. He's almost S tier. They might need to buff one of his signatures, I think. I think they should buff something. Buff his hammer side zig, maybe. Make that signature broken so you get a guaranteed kill option. I don't know. Roland's always a B tier king for sure. Queen Eye, low tier champ, I guess. Always down there at the bottom. Either way, though, this is the tier list. Make sure you pay attention to the letters, though. I'm not intentionally not putting Nai as an F tier character because you can play Nai and be decent with her. But yeah, either way, that's the end of this video. Leave a like if you enjoy. Check out the Twitch, all that. Peace.